I want to make this next video on how to make a YouTube video using just yourself and one hand on the camera, the other hand explaining the object, and how to do the job right. Now we have to remember, a lot of English people or Americans look at everything from our prism, American prism, but these YouTube videos are watched all around the world. Therefore, this visual medium is all about eyes and not necessarily about talking. So what I do is I use the camera as my surrogate eyes. So if I want to look at this part here and I say, well, let's look at this little object right down here. And then I'll pull away and I'll say, okay, compare it to this other little object right down in here. Then I'll pull away. A lot of movie makers have talked about having a script and having the proper lighting, and that's all real nice, but and then you have to have a plot and a subject and a beginning and an end and a predicate, and that's very nice if you're making a movie, but it tends to discourage just the one guy with the one hand and the camera. So when you go to explain something, you have to decide what you want to do. If you want to be a comedian, or you know, if you're really good looking, for instance, like just for instance, like Hot for Words, a very nice looking Russian lady, or Lisa Nova. She's a very nice comedian lady. But if you don't look like a GQ model or something out of Vogue, then you might want to stay behind the camera. And another important thing is background. You don't want to have a lot of clutter in the background here. See if I can. The laser's not working too well on that. And I consider this like an art. Anyone can do it, and I suggest that everyone try. There's a lot of good information out there. I'm an old man, and I learn something new every day. And I have 2.6 million hits, so I must be doing something right. And if this video doesn't work out, then I'll just, you won't see it. But if I want to explain something on the other side here, I'm looking through the viewfinder right now while I'm doing this. And I'm thinking, okay, we want to look right down here at this shaft. And one way of doing this is you can only move in so far with your camera. And if you move in too fast, you'll move in to where it goes out of focus. Like that, which you don't want to do. So you just want to go slowly and then explain the situation, whatever it is, and then pull back and keep moving. But as you talk, you want to use the video camera as your eyes, and you don't want to shake it around a lot, which is, if you notice in movie acting, if you really look hard, they move pretty slowly. You don't want to go like this or like this, you know, or all the way around the room and everything. You want to stay with your subject. You want to keep it lighted if you can. I use the white background of the table right here. I'm also aware that my heaters are running in the background, and that's going to be on the audio track. But making videos should be fun, and it should be like a work of art. And anyone can do it if you just try. I have no camera training. If you'll notice on all my 450 videos, there is no cut stops, there's no annotations, there is no fancy video photoshopping. And the reason for that is I don't know how to do it. I just have one little video camera, and I have a subject, and I talk about it. And anyone can do it, and I would suggest that if you've never done it, give it a try. I've been doing it for a couple years now, and maybe I can make a little money at it. I haven't yet, but you know, maybe. And I've noticed there's not any real videos on how to make simple YouTube videos using yourself. Whoops! I just hit my bike there. I got to put a plug in for the racing bike. And another nice thing about doing the video by yourself is you may get a great idea in the middle of the night, or in the morning, or after a cup of coffee, or whenever you feel like it, and you want to rush out and do your video. Well, if you have to set up your tripod and prepare your script and the whole 9 yards, it just kills the moment. So if you just pick a subject that you may be a comedian, you may be a teacher. I would have made a good teacher or a priest. Probably a teacher, but anyway, I'm good with the video camera in one hand and an explanation in the other hand. And I use that and I follow it around all the time. See the white background? If you have a lot of clutter, that's going to be a really neat thing when I work. Now notice this, okay? This is the paint right here. I'm showing you the paint, and then I'm going to show you what it's for. I'm not going to tell you what it's for, I'm going to show you. It's going to be for that big fongier pipe right there. You notice how I get the whole thing in. But if I was going to plan this, I would have taken those mirrors off there so I could get a better shot. Now I pull away, and I turn. But there is no really wrong way to do it. This is just, it's an art form. And YouTube has got 100 million views a day, I believe. What's it going to be like in 10 years, in 20 years? I mean, put your videos up there. If they start giving you deals for AdSense, on AdSense I have a few videos. And the way that works is YouTube will send you a notice stating that your video is gotten so popular that do you want to refer it or submit it to them for ads, and you get paid. You know, it's, I don't know how much you get paid a lot, but I made a little tiny bit of money. I did all this for free, but I made a little money. And I just want to make this video to show you that all you need is a video camera and a good story. And you can make it up as you go along. I made all this up. I'm going to put this on YouTube. If I don't think it's correct, then I'll just take it off and I'll make another one. Doesn't bother me. Okay, all you people out there, grab your cameras, your video cameras. Let's get started. God bless you.